It's your big homie, Big Betty, and it's a midnight, late night episode, man. Midnight, late night episode, man. This one's called the night. The topic for tonight is what's the difference between modern women and 304s, man. What's the difference between modern women and hoes, man? We got to break this shit down. We got to talk about it. Got to talk about it. It's not nothing we can avoid, man. I got to keep the ball rolling, man. So let me play my intro song. I'm gonna do let's see, never um I'm gonna do Oh Love, man. Let's go. Big Bad A Oh Love, man. If you get a chance, go check out this song, Big Bad A Oh Love. You know, this the that's it right here. If you go to my channel, type in Oh Love and Big Bad A and it'll pop up. So let's get to this, man. Thank y'all so much for rocking, man.
Domino's new spicy chicken bacon ranch pizza is just $9.99 when you mix and match
Thank
it.
y'all
So
so
every
much
time
for
you order,
tapping in with me. Thank y'all so much for
Oh,
y'all support. I really appreciate y'all. Let's go.
love is all I have to give. Baby, love is all I have to give. Cause you know why? Cause I'm a special lover man. Cause you know why? Cause I'm a special lover man. Girl, you got my heart and it's back to tell. Girl, you got my heart so treated very well. Please don't mistreat me, lady. Cause I ain't about no game. So don't play with my love, cause my love is real. It's like every move I make involves you, my dear. Cause girl, you're a part of me. I love our chemistry. So girl, come with your boy, baby, just hop in the ride. We gon' have some fun while we're sipping wine, and we gon' make good love tonight until we see the morning light. Oh, love is all I have to give. Oh, love is all I have to give. Baby, love is all I have to give. Cause you know why? Cause I'm a special lover man. Cause you know why? Cause I'm a special lover man. Come on, little mama, let me put your love to the test. Let's sit down and talk, baby girl, we can confess some bad things that we did before, so we can both make sure that it won't happen no more. Now we done got this on the burden, so it's time to smooth it out. I got that concentrated love, so just add water to me now, so you can enjoy me for years. Cause as long as you keep your water on, baby, I'ma handle my bed. It's me and you against the world when we be melting up the sheets. I'm about to beam you up, baby, cause your boy is a freak, and I'ma show you some things that you ain't have in your plans. Cause I'm your super special, sexy lover, man. Oh, love is all I have to give. Oh, love is all I have to give. Baby, love is all I have to give. Cause you know why? Cause I'm your special lover, man. Cause you know why? Cause I'm your special lover, man.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's your special lover, man, Big Betty in the building, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Salute to you, Victoria. Thank you, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Victoria in the building. And I got my brother Michael Bush in the building. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. I thank both of y'all. I thank everybody who's gonna be tuned in. I thank everybody, man. So let's get to this, man. We got to talk about something very, 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 very important, man. What's the topic tonight, Big Betty? What's the topic? What is the difference between a modern woman and a hoe? We got to break this down, y'all. We got to break it down. I got to break it down. We got to go. We got to talk about it because it's a lot going on in the world. We all know. We all see this going on. The problems over here, the problems over there. We got war going on, chaos going on. It's a lot of stuff going on, but nothing is more important than your home front. Nothing's more important than your home front. We literally, you can't, control things that happen outside this world. You can't control what happens outside your house, but what you can control is what you do and what goes on in your house. You can control that. Now, first and foremost, back in the day, women back in the day, it would be no problem if we were going through what we're going through now and we had the women back in the day. We literally wouldn't even be going through what we're going through now if we had the strong women that we had back in the day. First and foremost, I love progression of people. I love the progression of women. I don't want women to stay the same that they was 100 years ago. I don't expect women to be the same that they was 200-300 years ago. I don't expect that. You see what I'm saying? I understand times change, people change. I'm totally aware and I'm totally in reality. But let's talk about change for the better and change for the worse. See, it's all right if women become liberated. Woman's liberation is good. It's all right for women to be liberated. That's beautiful. But woman's liberation, being a hoe, is not woman's liberation. Being a hoe is not got nothing. Being a hoe has nothing to do with a woman. Being a hoe usually comes from having a bad experience in life, going through bad things. Yes, I'm an artist. Look, being a hoe usually comes from bad experiences that you go through in your life, and you let your bad experiences dictate where you're at in your current situation. You know, everybody goes through shit. Everybody goes through shit. Men, women, everybody. We all go through things. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to go through stuff. That's normal. But what is not okay is when you go through stuff, male, female, whoever, no matter what age, whatever, as you go through things in your life, you have to deal with them. You have to grow from what you've been through. Right? And as far as women go, in relationships, because I'm not gonna go too deep. I'm talking about reality. We're talking about relationships tonight. As far as women go, and the modern women that we have to deal with today, as far as the women go, the modern women we have to deal with today, a lot of them have been dealt bad, what do you call that? Bad that we're dealing with today, bad information. You know, and let me break down one of the number one things that's bad information that a lot of women tell other women. This is one of the worst things women tell each other. I think some of the worst thing I ever seen women tell other women is they will tell a young single woman, an older woman will tell a young single woman prioritize family and relationships. Most times this is what I hear. A lot of the older women will tell the younger ladies to enjoy their life. Don't get caught up into a relationship. Don't settle down too early in your life. You need to enjoy your life, right? And when a woman tells a young woman that she needs to enjoy her life, what the young woman usually hears is hoe phase. So when the young lady gets that terrible advice from the older woman to enjoy her life and not be too serious about her life, this sets the young lady back already generations in her life. Because let me explain something to y'all. A woman's beauty is like a flower. I keep telling y'all this. Women are like flowers. This is one of my favorite analogies about women. And I came up with this. I came up with this on my own. Women are like flowers. Like when a woman is little and she's young, she has nothing but a stick. She don't have nothing, no leaves, no nothing. She's just a stick. As she grows older, she gets leaves. She develops petals. She develops branches. She develops all this, and she starts to blossom, right? As the woman starts to blossom, she gets these little buds on her. The buds could be, you could analogy it with her boobs, you can analogy it with her fertility, anything. So as the young lady starts to bud, she starts to blossom, she starts to grow older and become a young lady. When she becomes a grown woman, her flower will open up. And this is when a woman essentially becomes a flower. And when a woman's flower opens up, ready for making babies, pollinators, things like that. So once her flower opens up and her beauty is showing and her fragrance is flowing, see, the flower's beauty and the fragrance of the flower is what attracts the bees, the pollinators. And what the pollinators do, they come and lay down and they just want to get some of that good old pollen, some of that good nectar out of the plant. So they go to the plant for the good old nectar, and they go from plant to plant to plant to plant. And when they go on from plant to plant, they're passing the nectar and pollinating the plant and creating fruit or life. This is the same thing for women. So when a woman is growing up, when she becomes grown, her flower essentially opens up. And when her flower opens up, this is her window to achieve a partner / a husband. When a woman's flower is opened up, once she's become grown, this is her window. This is her opportunity, her window of opportunity to get the man that she needs in her life. Because the beauty and the youth of a woman will go away very soon, right? Women's beauty fades just like their youth fades. Everything comes and goes. So with a woman, her beauty, it comes in her younger years, her 20s and shit like that, so she can be beautiful enough to attract the mate that she needs to take care of her in her life. But the problem with most women, the older ones, for whatever reason, whether it's that they're been in a relationship that didn't work out, whatever the situation is, usually it's out of bad faith or scarcity or or being scared. So a lot of women will tell women, don't worry about having a man, get yourself together, work on yourself, because a lot of women, it didn't work for them because they didn't do it right. So they don't want to see the younger ladies go through that. So they tell the young ladies, don't do what I did. But this is the worst thing any woman could tell a young lady, because those young ladies, when they get told that, and they're pretty and beautiful and their flowers bloomed now or blossomed, now they're out here trying to spread their pollen and spread their nectar, trying to get their flower pollinated by multiple men, because after an older woman tells them not to solidify a man or a relationship, then a younger lady says, well, damn, it might not be something that I need, because my big mama don't have it, my grandmama don't have it, the lady who just told me this bad advice, she don't have it, so maybe I do need to go out here and have me some fun. So the young ladies will go out there and waste their youth. They will waste their youth and waste their beauty just trying to have fun. And what they do is, after they get older and their beauty starts to fade, or they've had their fun and they've put a bunch of miles on their body, they put a bunch of use on their body, then a lot of times, or they're tired of playing. A lot of women get tired of playing the game, and then they go and try to turn in their man card. They try to cash in on a man. But see, let me tell y'all something. What's good, Reese? But let me tell y'all ladies something. Once you've been used up by a bunch of dudes, it's going to be harder for you to secure a long-term husband. Once you've been used by a bunch of dudes, it's going to be that much harder for you to secure a long-term husband. And I'm going to break that down in a second, but let me read this brother's comment. What's good, Clip? He said, was your message be to a 20-year-old that don't have a dad and mom in their lives and that are active in the streets and that grew up in an environment that look up to their OG? My advice for you, brother, watch content like Big Bad, brother. You're in the right place in the right time, brother. My advice to you would be to subscribe to my channel, brother. I got over 2,000 videos on this channel. God led you to the right place at the right time, brother. And I'm not being egotistical and I'm not being selfish. I'm being very real. You are at the right place that any young 20-year-old man could be, because I'm not going to mislead you nor misguide you. And I'm not going to tell you nothing wrong. I'm going to tell you shit that I would tell my son. So, and my brother, I'll tell you the same shit I tell my brother, my mother, my sister, my everybody. So you are in the right place, young brother. Lock in, get ready. Get your ears open and be focused and be ready to learn and listen. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for, man. And you at the right spot, Clip. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Reese. He said, like and subscribe for the truth. I'm telling you, y'all better listen, bro. I'm not on here to waste y'all's time. I'm one of the best YouTubers on YouTube. See, now we got somebody on here. Somebody on here, and I hope you're a female. I hope you're a female. She said, a man is easier to get than air. Now, you might be right. You might be right, black. I hope you're a woman and not a fucking man. I'm not gonna lie. You're right. You might be right. It's very easy to get a man, but it's not easy to fucking keep a man. See, women out here, like I said, what's the difference between a modern woman and a 304 slash a hoe? What's the difference between a modern woman and a hoe? Because look, women of today, they go out and get a new man, fuck with him for 3-4 days a week, get a new nigga, fuck with him for a month, fuck with him for a month, get a new nigga. They cycling out their dudes like they changing. Man, these women out here are changing their men like they changing their draws. They out here changing their men like they changing their draws. So of course you can get another man, but can you keep a man? Can you get a quality man of substance who wants to lock you down and be with you? Can you do that? Can you get a quality man of substance that wants to lock you down and be with you for the rest of your fucking life? Can you get that? See how any one of y'all women could get. Let me tell you how easy it is. If a woman goes up to a dude outside and says, you want some of this pussy? I don't got no diseases. Here's my papers. I haven't had none in a while. You want some pussy? Any nigga's gonna do that. Let me tell you something, Mike. Let me tell you something about that. Don't realize. Let me tell you something, Michael. In the ancient scriptures, it said God only comes in the form of a man. If a woman doesn't have a man, she doesn't have God. If a woman doesn't have a man, she doesn't have God. If a woman doesn't have a man, she's not living in her order as a woman. Women were created to be with men. So if a woman doesn't have a man, she doesn't have God at all. She can't have God without a man. A woman can't have God without a man. It don't work like that. It goes man, it goes God, man, woman, child. That's the order of this shit. How can a woman say she's a woman of God and be alone? When every book in every religion says men and women are supposed to be together and not alone. So how could any woman who doesn't have a man claim that she has God in her life? No audio. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 2 if you can't hear me. All right, so you can hear me. Good. All right, somebody says no audio. 1, okay, y'all can hear me. So y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? I just need to make sure anybody can hear me so I can keep talking. All right, facts. We can hear. All right, so facts. You got women out here who are telling other women to go through a hoe phase, right? You got women out here who are telling other women to go through a hoe phase. Let me block this nigga, man, because I don't need. Okay, good. Yeah, you got women out here who are telling other women to have a hoe phase. So what is a man without a woman? It says in the Bible, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. They say in the Bible, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. Let me tell you what a man's like who don't have a wife. As a man who's been married, as a man who's been with a woman for the last 14 years, as a man who is a single father, I'm a single father of my 3 children. I'm raising all 3 of my children by myself. As a man who doesn't have his wife, as a man whose wife left, as a man who's been with a woman, let me explain something to you what I feel like. I don't have to suffer bullshit no more. I don't have to suffer abuse anymore. I don't have to suffer confusion anymore. I don't have to go through arguments anymore. I don't have to go through heartache anymore. I don't have to go through confusion anymore. I don't have to deal with delusion anymore. Now, on the other side, I don't get disrespected anymore. Hold on. I don't get disrespected anymore. I don't get neglected anymore. I'm less stressed than I was. Because being with a woman, yeah, that can be the same for a woman, but let me tell you the difference between men and women. Women can't exist without a man. Women without a man can't exist. Women without men do a bunch of pointless shit. Women without men go on a bunch of pointless vacations. Women without men waste a bunch of money. Women without men waste a bunch of time. Women without men spend money on materialistic bullshit. Women without men waste a bunch of time. If a woman lives her life without a man, her life will be more chaotic than the man's life without the woman. A man's life by himself is less chaotic and more strategic than a woman who lives by herself. And now let me say this on the flip side of that. I am not going to be alone for the rest of my life. And I don't want to be a single man for the rest of my life. So let me just say that. I'm not going to be alone for the rest of my life. And I don't want to be single for the rest of my life. But let me tell y'all what I'm not doing at all. After being in such a toxic relationship for so fucking long, I'm not dealing with no toxic trait having woman. So my prior toxic women that I dealt with before, they made it harder for all the women that came after. And this is what happens to all of us. Our hearts do become hardened from being heartbroken. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not taking out nothing on the next woman. I've took the time to heal. I've took the time to build myself. I took the time, and I'm a world leader out here. I'm not even thinking about, oh, my heart, oh, I'm sad. I'm not thinking like that. What I'm thinking about right now is the women that are out here in this world. Some of them, the ones that I'm seeing and talking and thinking like that, I haven't met nothing good enough to make me say, I want to give my life to a woman again. I would never, I don't, as a man, most men, we give our lives and sacrifice and devote our lives to cater to our women. Let me tell y'all what men do. I'm not talking about them boys you deal with. I'm not talking about them suckers you deal with. I'm not talking about them simps you deal with. Them horny niggas you deal with. Real men, we work, bust our ass, and do all kind of sacrifices so our women and our children can be happy. Men go out and work overtime and pay for the toys and shit and sit back on Christmas or the birthday or whatever and just sit back and watch the kids having fun and smile. Women do this too. I'm not speaking against women. That's what y'all got to understand. I'm speaking as a man, a providing man. As a providing man who takes care of all women I've ever been with, who takes care of all children I've ever been around, who takes care of everybody I've ever been around, a man like me, it's going to be very, very hard for me to find somebody, a woman, not somebody, a woman. It's going to be very, very hard for me to find a woman who is spiritually decent enough for me to say, this is the one for me. It's going to be real hard for me. And that's because unlike women, let me say this. When women break up with men, when women break up with men, most times they don't do the work on themselves and better themselves. Most times women break up with men, they go straight into another relationship with another nigga. See, a lot of times, most times like me, I took years and time to, first off, get this woman out of my system, get this woman out of my heart, get her out of my mind to where I'm not dying inside from the lack of her being around. I had to do that first because a real man, see, I'm gonna tell you something. A real man like me who loved his wife, who loved his woman, I didn't break it. I didn't break the bond. The bond was broken by the woman. So I don't have to, I didn't have disdain in my heart towards her. I didn't have hatred in my heart towards her. I had heartache, heart pain, like, sadness, but I didn't hate because I didn't break the bond. I didn't hate, and I don't hate because I didn't break the bond. Most times, if a man or a woman, the person that say if you, no matter what you are, if you didn't break the bond, say if you got cheated on or you got left, it takes more time for you to get over that person because you didn't break the bond. But if you was out cheating and fucking off and having other women and shit, it would be real easy for you to break that bond with this partner because you were the cheater, you were the offender. See, but if you the one sitting thinking everything's gonna be all right, we got problems, but we're gonna work through it. It's gonna be all good. She love me. We're gonna make it happen. We got these kids. We're gonna. If you the one thinking like that, and you get broken off, it crushes you. Because the one that's operating out of good faith, they don't be the one, the aggressive, the offender. So they're usually the one who's just taking the loss. So it hurts a lot. So I had to take years and time to get myself together. I went to the gym. I did this, I did that. I went to therapy. I did all the proper steps that you're supposed to take on self-development. The shit that everybody be scared to do, I did it all. I changed my eating habits. I stopped smoking. I stopped drinking. I stopped doing. No, I was still sipping. And guess what? I was dealing with women and doing this and doing that. But guess what? That shit's not fulfilling. It's not fulfilling. And women, look, some Blazing Torch said women refuse to be accountable for their behavior. Responsibility seems past their ability to cope with life. Exactly. A lot of women can't deal with reality. You could tell your wife could be 300 pounds, but she looks good. Say your wife is 300, but it's all shapely. Nice big butt, nice big boobs, nice big hips. Well, just say 250. Say 250, because 300 is big. That's a big motherfucker. Just say 250. Because you could have a tall woman and she be about 250, but she be shaped right. You feel me? If you say your woman hit 250 and she's still thick with it, but she's getting a little bit of a gut, you know what I mean? You know? No, there is some 250 women that's good looking. You got this shit fucked up. You ever seen a tall woman? You ever seen a tall woman? My nigga, it's some big, yeah, bro, just chill, bro. I done seen some thick ass, tall Amazon women, beautiful, gorgeous. You'll bust a nut in 20 minutes, in 10 minutes. You know, you'll bust in 5 seconds. I'm telling you, I ain't seen, I'm not lying. I done dealt with some thick bras, that beautiful, thick motherfuckers that'll make you bust. You feel what I'm saying? I done had some women 285 that motherfucker make you bust. You get behind that motherfucker 285, that motherfucker make you pop. You hear me? And I ain't talking about me, I'm talking about you. I'm not gonna pop. I'm not gonna stop. You gonna pop. I'm not gonna stop. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, look, so say if your woman's 250, she thick, and she come up to you and she say, baby, how I look in this dress? You know what I'm saying? She'll be like, how I look in this dress? I'm like, well, shit, you look good, but you do got that gut coming over the thing a little bit. You feel me? And I'll be like, you know, she be like, oh, fuck you then. And it's not that I dissed her. It's that I'm trying to keep it real. And a lot of times they can't take that shit. I would never say it like this. I love her 250. I love her 250. This shit sexier than a motherfucker. I'm eating pussy. I'm doing all that. I'm loving her, everything. So I'm loving the 250. But look, she got them say how I look in this. You look good in this, but your gut's coming over the side a little bit. Well, fuck you, this and that. They can't take that shit. You feel me? It's not even a diss. It's just like, say if your girl got some sandals on and her toes coming over the sandal, I'm like, baby, your toes got them licking the ground. A motherfucker get mad at you. Why you got them telling my toes? They licking the ground. Like, it could be anything that's real. It don't even have to be a diss. Like, it ain't never a diss for us. Men ain't never just dissing women to disrespect them, unless we be like, you're a fat bitch or something like unless we saying it like that. We not trying to disrespect y'all ever. If we say something about y'all, it's never to disrespect you. It just might be how we see it and how we feel about it. But see, women, like I said, the psychology of a woman is different. Y'all depend on us for y'all security. Y'all need that shit. Y'all need male validation. You need it. And I don't give a fuck what you say or nothing. Let your daddy call you right now. If you got real love and bond for your daddy, let your daddy call you and say, woo, 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 woo. You're going to be like, let your uncle or a man you really respect and love tell you something positive about yourself. You go, yeah. Because women depend and need male validation. Y'all depend on that shit. Y'all depend on that shit. Your life, I mean, you can make a woman's life by giving her a compliment. Or you could take a woman by giving her a disrespect. You could build her or break her. See, I'm a builder. I'm not a breaker. I'm a building type of man. So I never like break them down. I always build women up. A woman's always gonna leave me better than she came. A woman is never gonna leave Big Bad worse than she came. She's always gonna leave me with some games, some equipment, some tools, some knowledge to make it in life. I'm always going to give a woman the instructions and tools that she needs to make it in life. I'm never going to drag a woman or break her down worse than she came. She's going to be way better if she listens to me and lives under my rule. But see, when you say shit like lives under my rule, Now a woman start feeling her feminism starts kicking in. Nyeh, 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 nyeh. He said live under his rule. He's controlling. I can't deal with him. He's controlling. He sounds like a narcissist. No, I sound like a man who knows the role of a man is protection, provision, instruction, guidance. That's what a man's role is. And if you living in your role as a man, the woman's supposed to, she's supposed to get under your program. And see, me, I don't even try to keep women under my program. If she want to fly, I open the cage and let the bird fly. I got a policy with women is you can't beat a woman into doing nothing, and you can't control a woman. So if she don't want to be there, get her up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can't beat a woman into control and love. You can't beat respect into a woman, so don't put your hands on her. And if she don't want to be there, if she don't want to be with you, you better get her away from you. Women is all by choice, not by force. It's always by choice. See, a lame nigga thinks you can control your woman and this and that. See, this is another problem that men don't understand. Let me talk to the men real quick. Let me talk to y'all men real quick. You can't control these women. You can't. And another thing, she's not your woman. She belongs to herself and God. And I'm going to tell you something. Only way she's your woman is if she gives herself and commits herself to you and submits herself to you. If a woman don't give herself to you, submit and commit herself to you, she's not your fucking woman. She's not. These women don't goddamn, they're not your woman. You can't make a woman be loyal unless she wants to be loyal. A woman's not going to be loyal to you unless she wants to be loyal to you. She's not. And you can't make a woman be loyal. Loyalty is some shit like respect. You got to earn it. And then you got to maintain it. Because I'm going to tell you something. Loyalty is fleeting. Loyalty is fleeting. Like a motherfucker could be loyal to you when they first get to know you because they rocking with you, everything perfect how they want it to be, but then start doing some shit that they don't like. And their loyalty will go down. Their loyalty will go down. It'll go out the motherfucking window. That hoe won't be loyal no more if you piss her off. She'll be loyal as fuck, but then you piss a woman off, she gone. And this is the problem. This is a problem. Like I tell y'all all the time, if you pay attention to my content, you can't guarantee a woman's loyalty. There's really nothing you could do to guarantee a woman's loyalty. Nothing. You just got to enjoy her while you got her. And let me say this. By women living like this, by women being so fickle like this, being so whimsical and blow by the wind like a leaf like this, she gonna blow wherever the fuck the wind goes. By women being like this and not being loyal, y'all cursed yourself to having no protection in the future when you need it. Your brother's gonna have his own children to protect. Your uncle's gonna have his own children and wives to protect. Your father's gonna have his own children and wives to protect. So by y'all being not loyal to the men in your life, and you keep doing this to different men and jumping from man to man to man, as soon as a nigga piss you off, you get to another one. That nigga piss you off, you get another one. That nigga piss you off, you get another. That nigga piss you off, you monkey branching from man to man to man to man to fucking man. And when that shit runs out, what's good, E? I'm about to read your comments, my bro. What's good? Salute to you, bro. Look, and once you're done monkey branching from man to man to man to man, you're burning your bridge, baby. Let me read these comments. Women can change their mind at any time. Exactly, E. Exactly. He said if she wants you, she won't change her mind about, hold on, she won't change her mind and commit. Man, look, see, but that's even the thing too. Look. Facts, bro. Salute to you, bro. Look, that's the thing too, bro. Like, she could be fucking with you, right? Like, bro, I'm that nigga. You hear me? I'm that nigga for real. I have women that fuck with me still to this day, and I ain't touched them in decades. Like, listen, bro, I got women that fuck with me still to this day, and I ain't touched them in decades. But on the same note, it's like the moments where I had them, you know, it's like that shit was cool when it was going on, but then it's like another nigga got it now. But then niggas still had that love for you, so they always gonna fuck with you regardless. It's like, so it's almost like if your game is tight enough, you can knock any bitch in the world. Do you hear what I'm saying? If your energy is powerful enough and your game is tight enough, you can have any woman in the world, bro. Anyone, bro. That shit be so fucked up. Like, I know niggas who got man, godly women. What? What? Man, stop it. Where are the godly women at? Where they at? I dated a church woman. My ex was going door to door asking niggas, do you know who Jesus Christ is? My ex was in a cult when I met her, and I'm not talking about her online. My ex was in a cult when I met her, a religious cult, bro. A real cult. I had to get her out of a cult. Nigga, godly women are going, bro. They're fucking going. They're fucking going. Nigga, if your game is tight enough, you could have any fucking woman you want. If you got like me, I got a good face card and my game is tight, it's sad what be going on for me. I just don't want nothing no more because I want something real. I want something real. It's easy to fall in some pussy. It's easy to have sex. It's easy to have sex. It's not easy to find a good woman. He who finds a good wife findeth a good thing. That's why they wrote that shit, because that's the true statement, bro. Anybody can get some pussy, but can you get a wife? Anybody can get a man, get some dick, but can you get a husband? You can get a thug, you can get a bum, a dreadhead thug, dirty nigga who ain't washed his dreads, ain't washed his ass in months. Anybody can get one of those, but can you get a man? Can you get a decent man who's works and pays bills and who's honorable and dignified and structured and responsible? Can you get one of those? You don't want one of those because, oops, I forgot. You're boring. You this, you that. But look, women will hold on. Let me finish my cigar. Hold up. A woman, modern woman, will throw away the opportunity she'll throw away a good man just to be with a dirty bum ass scumbag. Women nowadays bypass all the good men. They don't give a fuck about the good men. They bypassing all the good men. They don't even care if you're handsome. They don't care if you nothing. They're bypassing all the good men, and they're going for the thug, bum, loser, thirsty nigga. And I'm gonna tell you why they go for the thirsty nigga. The thirsty nigga, the lusty nigga, the dirty bum nigga with no house, no car, and it just got an outfit, the dirty bum nigga who just got a house and who don't got nothing but an outfit, he's gonna be all over her with the ooh baby, ooh baby, you love, you so sexy, you're so hot, you this, you that, ooh your feet are so cute, I'll lick your, ooh this new, I'll drink your bath water. That type of nigga like that is the bum ass nigga who gotta fuck for a place to survive. He's the bum ass nigga who gotta fuck for a blunt. He gotta fuck for a place to eat. He gotta fuck for a place to sleep. He gotta fuck for a buck. Just like the beautiful loser woman, the lazy woman who looks good and goes out and beats the phone up and talks to men and does all the shit she does and manipulates men to get money and things. It's the same goddamn thing. Because you got a bunch of those pretty women who are lazy as fuck, don't do nothing but sit around and text dudes all day. And when they only time they'll get up and wash their ass is when they're going to have sex with a dude. You got them bum ass bitches out here who all they do all day is text niggas on Facebook, Instagram, whatever they on, text niggas all day. And only time they get up to wash their ass and pretty themselves up and dress themselves up is when they're going to fuck. This is the world we're living in. These bitches ain't getting off the bed until they go fuck. Unless these bitches go to work or go fuck, they not doing nothing but pushing them fingers and texting niggas all day, waiting for a nigga to text her back, because most women are desperate for attention now. Most women are desperate for attention now. They're desperate for attention now because real men like me, I'm not even entertaining this shit right now. Real men like me are building up internet platforms. Real men like me are in the gym every day. Real men like me, we go to work every day. Real men like me, we come home every day. Real men like me, we paying our bills, paying our rent, buying some shit, playing the game, chilling, staying the fuck out the way. Real men ain't doing that shit no more like y'all think, because real men have been taking too many losses to y'all's egotistical, selfish, lusty behavior. You got women that'll come in front of you. I've been in women with so many women. I used to be playing the game when I used to be in relationships. You know what I'm saying? I might buy a new game. I'm goddamn playing the new game like, oh shit, this shit is fire. Damn, this that new whatever it is. I'm playing it. Oh man, baby, you see this? Look. She getting more jealous. She starts steaming. I'm playing, oh shit, I'm smiling. Oh shit, I'm laughing. She's like, what the fuck? These niggas having fun with that shit? I'm playing the game. Next thing I know, she gets up in front of the TV, right? She can't control me. She can't control my happiness. She sees my happiness is coming from somewhere other than her funky ass. So at this point, she's standing in front of me, putting her ass in my face. Baby, you wanna do something? Baby, you wanna turn the game off and we can do something? Turn the game off, we can do something. I'm like, hold on, let me finish this mission because this shit is fire. You don't see that shit? Man, I just got this shit, man. Hold up. I'm all excited and shit. Man, hold up, man. I'm a nerd. You feel me? I did street shit, but street shit ain't for everybody. Nigga, I'm a real player. I don't want to be out there in the streets trying to die. I'm a man. I don't want to fucking die. I'm a man. I'm a player. I'm playing the game. I'm playing with women. I'm a player. I'm a real player. That's what I did. I sold shit and I'm a player. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did in my street days. So look, I'm goddamn trying to play the game. So then she has to use lust to control me. Now at this point, I'm trying to play the game. Baby, please, baby, I'm just want to goddamn. So now big booty come in my face, the pants off. Now just a booty. I'm like, oh God, I'm not a fucking loser. So now the game goes off. So now I got to get my fun through her. No, I'm not mad. I'm losing nothing. I'm trying to explain to y'all how women fucked up by manipulating us. Stupid idiot. I'm using prior experiences to teach other people how to not be victims. You simpleton. If you don't use experience to teach what you've been through, other people are going to keep suffering through what you've been through. See, I'm a real man who's teaching people, men and women. Women, stop trying to manipulate men. Stop trying to do this. Stop trying to do this. Stop trying to do this. Do this. Find you a man. Work with a man. Get in a family relationship with a man. That's how you will make it. That's what I'm promoting. That's what I'm promoting. Because women are not going to make it without men. Women are not going to make it in this world that's coming up without men. If they start dropping bombs, if they start battle, you're going to need a nigga who been playing Call of Duty all these years. Listen to me. When things happen potentially that look like it's coming to happen, we got war brewing up. We got war brewing up. We got this brewing. We got all this shit coming that is potentially coming. If you by yourself, you're gonna need a nigga who's been playing Call of Duty to back you up. He's got his AR right here. He's got his fucking rifle. He's got his blower. He got the blower. He got the blower. He got the blower right there next to the controller. You're going to need that nigga. He's your only chance of survival. You better listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not degrading women. The fuck? Do you want to go in a gym and get strong enough to fight off military soldiers? Women, are y'all prepared to go into the gym and get prepared, strength, physically, mentally, to fight military soldiers? Or do you want your man to go out that motherfucker and goddamn do the best he can to keep him from coming into that house? Do you want your man, when things start to happen, if they start to happen, but it looks like stuff is getting some type of way, we're not headed into certain times, and your single ass is going to be so desperate for a good, strong man like me. And the mad and the sad part about it is, once it happens, you can't come submit once things start to happen. Why aren't people with good relationships teaching? You know what? These people in these relationships are slaves to each other. These niggas in relationships are slaves to their fucking women. These niggas are cowards. They're fucking cowards. These men in these relationships are scared of their wives. They're fucking cowards. Because if they say the wrong thing, that pussy faucet's going off. And they know it. If they say the wrong thing, that pussy faucet gets turned off. And they know it. These men are cowards in these relationships. These niggas turn my content off. I work with niggas, they get in trouble for watching me. Some of my niggas used to get in trouble for watching me. Bro, I'm fucking with you, but you got them start talking about women, boy. I had to turn that shit off. My lady started, yeah, you gonna get in trouble for watching me. Because you're subservient to your woman. She runs the house. Nigga, real men, men can't even be real men in their relationships with women because they're not manned up enough. These niggas ain't men. These niggas simps. Baby, what we eating today for breakfast? Man, shut your simp ass up. Baby, what we having for lunch? Man, shut your little ass up asking your mama for baby, what we got? Man, shut your simp ass up. Shut your simp ass up, bro. Baby, when you cooking? Shit, cause I figure like, boy, I was hungry as hell. I ate all the little snacks you had. You ate my son's snack, nigga. I told you I'm eating my son's snack. Well, see, baby, I was hungry, baby. Eat them goddamn noodles. I told you, baby, I'm tired of noodles, baby. Eat them goddamn noodles. Stop eating my son's food. Well, damn, baby, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna go get another box, man. Go get that shit now. All right, man, goddamn, man, go get that shit now. All right, goddamn. And you better not be too long. You better bring my goddamn car and bring me some goddamn hot Cheetos when you come back. All right, baby, goddamn. Puss ass niggas. Puss ass niggas. Man, you can't tell me these niggas ain't hoes. I seen it. I lived through it. I know. You niggas hoes. Because if they say the wrong thing, that pussy faucet get cut off, and no nigga want to live in the house with the pussy faucet cut off, because a woman that ain't giving you pussy is useless. You ain't cooperating with me and you ain't giving me no pussy. You ain't got no use. What, we homeboys now? Man, y'all better stop playing with me. What are we, homeboys now? We homies now? Homies over hoes. Homies over hoes. Do the home man. Do the home man. Do the home man. Homies over hoes. Homies over hoes. Do the home man. Do the home man. Homies over hoes. Man, stop playing with me, man. Y'all niggas know y'all don't run y'all house, bro. Y'all know your mama run. You know your wife run this shit. Your wife run your house. You know your wife run that shit. You know your wife run that shit. Your girlfriend run that shit. I don't need no therapy, my nigga. I ain't chasing no woman, bro. I ain't chasing no woman, bro. When you stop chasing women, your life will be better. Man, women will chase you when you stop chasing them. Build yourself up and get yourself up to the position in life where you want to be or start heading towards that position, and women will fall in your hands. Homies over hoes. Homies over. Do the home man. Do the home man. Homies over hoes. Man, y'all better stop playing with y'allself, bro. Life is not a game, bro. This shit is not a game, bro. Nigga living a whole life suffering because you want some pussy. Man, cut that shit out. Get your own life. Get your own crib. Get your own shit. And at the end of the day, you come together with a woman when y'all need to come together, when you want to come together, not just because, but do the home man. It's definitely bad, bro. It's definitely bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. With the mentality of women today, it's definitely bad, bro. See, the thing is, oh yeah, it's over, bro. These women is eating these niggas alive because they're all feeding each other bad information. The women is feeding each other bad information, bro. So as long as these women keep fucking lying to each other and tricking and cheating to each other, and tricking each other out of their positions, then the game gonna always be fucked up. The game gonna always be fucked up because women keep lying to each other. Girl, you can have a man there. Girl, you don't deserve that nigga. You could do better than that nigga. Girl, leave that nigga. He ain't shit. Girl, you better go and get you another nigga because that nigga ain't getting no money, nigga. This nigga right here, I seen the nigga in the club last night. He was popping bottles, girl. Stupid bitch. Now you done tricked your bitch out of her position. Now you done got a good homegirl who is a sweet little thing. You got her out in them streets popping up like a hoe. And she ain't gonna get lost in the damn sauce. She gonna get a disease. She gonna get misused, ran through, and abused. Man, y'all be leading each other to hell, bro. Women be leading each other to hell, bro. I promise you. And it's the saddest thing ever, bro. Like, I'm a real player. I've been around women all my life, bro. I listen to them, be in the room with 3-4 women. Man, I'm always be around women because that's the life I want to live, bro. I'm always going to surround myself with beautiful women. That's the life I'm going to live, and that's the life I always live. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't even, me personally, bro, I'm going to build myself up to I can have so many women around me where it don't even matter no more. I don't even, like, you feel me? Like, I ain't doing all that, trying to cuff them and shit, bro. That shit don't matter no more. I want about like 25 wives, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. I'm gonna have me about 25 wives or 25 girlfriends, whatever you want to call them. I ain't playing no games, bro. I ain't trying to wife up no one woman no more. They be too egotistical, bro. You gotta have 25 so they all understand, like, damn, well, shit. This motherfucker I just gotta goddamn do what I got to do to be with him. Hell yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do to be with me, because I'm not kissing your ass, baby. I'll kiss your ass and make you feel comfortable and sexy and all that. I'll make love to you and all that, but I'm not boosting your ego up. I'm not doing that shit. Never again, bro. I'm gonna give me about 25 wives before I do this shit again, bro. I promise you, bro. That shit ain't about nothing. Trying to keep one woman happy, then she get mad every 5 seconds. Man, y'all better stop that shit, bro. Y'all niggas be killing yourself trying to keep these women happy, bro. You supposed to keep yourself happy, and she supposed to keep herself happy, and y'all supposed to be happy together. Not my nigga. She ain't supposed to but like I told y'all, though, listen to what I said, rewind that shit back. Women depend on a man for their everything, their happiness, their everything. They need us. We need them too, but they need us for their everyday survival. But we need them for different reasons. We need them for the intimacy, the love, the affection, the nurturing, the shit that they do. We need them for the feminine shit, and they need us for the masculine shit. There's just a balance. It's a balance between men and women. It's just how it's supposed to be. It's just a perfect balance. That's why we rough around the edges and they're smooth. They're more organized, and we're more instant. They're more this, they're more that. It's always that counterbalance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these are perfect conversations to have, bro. That's why I do these lives, because it's therapy for me, so I don't have to think about these situations, because I see a lot of this shit on my day-to-day basis. Like, bro, like I see women out here that wasted their life, and now they don't know what to do because men aren't just checking for them no more, and they don't understand the program. See, women don't understand men woke up. It ain't about no motherfucking money, my nigga. Women can have $1 million in the world and they still want a man. Vivica Fox is still talking about 50 Cent, and she's a millionaire, and she hasn't been with him for over 20 years. It ain't about no money, my nigga. Women cannot survive without a real man. It ain't about no motherfucking money, my nigga. Vivica Fox, perfect example. Vivica Fox is still talking about 50 Cent, her ex-boyfriend, not even fiance or nothing, her ex-boyfriend, and she said she was too overbearing and controlling in the relationship, and she valued her her career over the relationship, and that was her fucking problem. And she said that's her biggest regret to this day, was just being a submissive woman. She said if she could have any regret, if any other thing she regrets the most is just her being submissive to 50 Cent. She said she wished she would have just let him take control instead of trying to tell him what she thought he was supposed to do, because she was the older woman in the fucking relationship. Women don't motherfucking matter about how much money they got, my nigga. They need a real man. And if you ever had some real love in your life, a real woman in your life, you would understand what I'm saying. And real women who had a real man in their life, they fucking understand what I'm talking about. Ain't about no goddamn money, man. Exactly, bro. The money is the problem for the simp. Listen to Big Bad. Listen to me. We going overtime. Hit that motherfucking like button. Hit that ain't nobody sent a gift or nothing tonight. Hit the damn like button at least. Y'all just absorbing free game. Y'all got them biscuits out, absorbing this free gravy game. I see. Y'all niggas just brought y'all biscuits and shit. Sopping up all the free game. Hit the goddamn like button, somebody. Hit the like button, y'all. In here soaking up all this free game. Hit that like button, please, and thank you very much. But look though, so the women, it ain't about the money. The money is for the simp. The money is for the simp. So the simp has to spend money on the hoe to make the hoe feel good. The simp has to spend money on her to make her feel special, make her this. The simp has to take her out. The simp has to take her to expensive date. The simp has to take her to this. The simp has to spend all the money. The simp gotta live like that. The simp's living like it ain't. Real niggas ain't got to do all that shit. Real men got to just put a little effort in and show love and effort. Everything else gonna fall through. Man, when you that nigga, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell y'all how when I knew I was that nigga for real. Man, I made a woman come and pass out by touching her. I touched her. I was kissing her, right? Let me keep it real. This shit was so nice. It was so beautiful. I was kissing her, right? I had palmed the back of her head. She had a little hair out. She had her hair. So I put my hands in her hair. You know what I'm saying? Look, I palmed the back of her head like a basketball, and I put my hands through her hair. And I was kissing her and shit, and I was holding the back of her head, and I was kind of like squeezing the back of her head like on some massage type shit. Then I grabbed her coochie. My nigga, when I grabbed her coochie, she fell out and passed out. And goddamn passed out. Dropped dead, passed out. Like, dead body, passed out. Man, I knew I was that nigga. I always knew I was that nigga. When I did that, I said, oh, I got power in these motherfuckers. I was like, oh shit, I got power in these motherfuckers. Like real deal power. You feel me? Like real deal power. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. Watch this. I'm about to show y'all some power too. Y'all want to see some power? Yep. Yeah, let me see this. Oh, I did that shit. I grabbed her head and I grabbed her coochie and I got them connected the circuit. I connected the circuit, passed her the fuck out. And then she woke up and we made sweet love. Sweet love. You hear me? Sweet love. You hear me? On God. Make them pass out by touching them. I'm not, man, I ain't never capped in my life, bro. I'm just captivating. I ain't cap, I'm captivating. You know what I'm saying? Captivating the nation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these women gonna go from man to man. One man, look, a woman will have a man to do her hair. She'll have a nigga to pay for her nails. She'll have a nigga to pay for her phone bill. She'll have a nigga who take her out to lunch. She'll have a nigga who got good dick. She'll have a nigga who got a nice car. She'll have a nigga who do this, who do that. Like she'll have a nigga for all that. You feel me? She'll have a nigga for everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this about legacy though, bro. You say about legacy, which is facts. Now I agree with you. It's a wise statement. Sound like a wise man. But let me say this though. There is no legacy for a man without children. There's no legacy for anybody without children. One of the most important parts of a legacy is to have somebody to pass the legacy down to. See, legacy is like a baton in the relay race. And when you're in the relay race, say you got them, no, listen to me. Say you're in the relay race, right? Say you're in the relay race, you're running it up, you're building up businesses, you're building up shit, you're building up financial shit, you're building up your stock trading, whatever you're doing, you're building it up, you're running it up, right? You're a single man now, right? You're a single man. You could get this money, you could set this money up to where you, if something happens, your brother could be the beneficiary. You could set this money up to where your cousin could be the beneficiary, your mama could be the beneficiary, your dad could be the beneficiary. But I'm gonna be honest with you. If you don't have children, if you die, your money could just get wrapped up into the system. Somebody could come around and vulture and take all your money and steal everything. And what legacy you developed in your life will go all the way and get squandered in one moment, and you won't even have none of it. So what I'm trying to say is building up a bunch of money and worldly things without somebody to share it with in this world is pointless. Men only get a bunch of money to get women. We only buy nice cars to get women. We only buy flashy jewelry to get pussy. We only buy nice shoes to get pussy. So everything material stuff we do is to attract women. So money and all that, bro, the only reason niggas get money is to get women, bro. People like me, the only reason I want money is so I can have land and legacy, so I can get some land and build on that land and have place to live and grow and have a place to live and exist on, and a wife and wives or women to make children and families with. That's what I want to do. So for people like me who understand the real like legacy for real, I already see, first off, I already have children. I already made children on this planet. So it's not even about what I don't have. It's about me. I want to expand and have more. I want to do more. So with me needing more, I need money, and money is only to have women. I need a bunch of money so I can have a big land and house and land for a woman. My nigga, I'm only doing everything men do is for women. Hey, look, I'm about to move too, bro. I'm getting ready to move too, E. I'm getting ready to move too, bro. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with nothing, bro. Let me tell y'all something. In this world, everybody's supposed to take care of each person. Let me explain to y'all something. We're all where we're supposed to be in life. We shouldn't think about taboo things like money. We shouldn't think about taboo things like status. Because in this world, you are a wonderful person. You don't need to be rich. You are a wonderful person if you're a wonderful person. If you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. So what I'm trying to say is, all of us shouldn't just wait. Because even me, I said, I'm going to wait till I get me a nicer house and this and that so I can have me start dating and this and that. Like I said that even for myself, right? Because I live in a 3-bedroom house, 2 bathrooms, it's decent, but it's not like it's not what I want to, but I want something better. So I said, when I move, I'm gonna start dating, I'm gonna start doing this and that. But then that's me allowing my societal position to control my life's outcome. Fuck that. Fuck letting your life's current position control your outcome. If you stay in your current position with what you do and base your actions off of, you're never going to move on. Because you're going to always say, well, until I get this, I'm not going to do that. Or I would start my podcast, but I need to have better backdrop. I would start my podcast, but I want to do this. I would start doing this, but I need this. I would do this, but I need this. I would have this business, but I need to have this more equipment. Nigga, no, the fuck you don't. You need to put in some work and build on everything in your life. If you want a woman, just get one. If you want money, get the money. Like there's nothing stopping you is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, man, when I was when I was young nigga and living with my mama, I met my wife when I was living with my mama. No, I met my ex-wife when I was living with my brother. I was sleeping on my brother's floor. I was in between houses and I was sleeping on my brother's floor, paying him whatever couple dollars I could afford to pay him. I was sleeping on my big brother's floor. And that's when I met my ex-wife. So don't never let your current situation dictate where your life can go. Nah, bro, you one of the nicest young MCs, bro. You hear me, E? You one of the nicest young MCs. You colder than J. Cole. No cap. You one of the nicest young MCs, bro. You colder than J. Cole, bro. And you can't let nothing stop you, bro. Do that shit in your car, my nigga. Record that shit in your car. Man, don't never stop. Don't never stop. Drop that shit in your car, my nigga. For real. Your car is a booth. I've been there. My nigga, I had a laptop in the car with the mic, me and my brothers. We did all this shit, bro. You feel me? We used to goddamn take the laptop and the mic to other niggas' house, other friends' house. We're going to pull up at your house with the studio. You know what I'm saying? We're going to pull up at whoever house with the studio. And goddamn drop. You feel me? Don't never let nothing stop you from doing you, bro. That's all I know. Don't never let nothing stop you from doing you, man. This is your turn. This is your chance at life, y'all. They about to push buttons on our stupid ass, and we got them still taking chance. I mean, we still being safe. Don't be safe with your life, bro. Push this shit to the limit. They about to push buttons on our ass, then you're gonna have a bunch of regret. Like, man, I wish I would have did. I wish I would have did. I wish I would have. Nigga, they about to push buttons on our ass, bro. No, we got it. You're gonna do everything you need to do, bro. You're gonna do everything. We all gonna do what we need to do, but understand this. While we trying to progress, these niggas, somebody's in the cut trying to stop this shit, bro. I just heard NBA Youngboy. It's a song, NBA Youngboy, I was listening to the other day. And I don't like NBA Youngboy, but I always listen to new music because I got to stay current in the game. So I listened to the new NBA Youngboy song one time, and that motherfucker he say, this the last year from manufacturing. He said, this the last year from manufacturing. I'm finna buy all the Hellcats. He said, this the last year for manufacturing. I'm finna buy all the Hellcats. Man, I wish I could play that shit, man, but I'll get flagged, man. Watch this shit. NBA Youngboy. I'm gonna get flagged if I play it. NBA Youngboy's new video. This the last year for manufacturing. Hold on, no, not this one though. Not this one. Hold on, because I gotta be done. Yeah, this it right here. I'm done after this. They gonna flag me for this, man. Damn. Listen to this.
This the last year for manufacturing. I'm buying all on Hellcats, nigga.
He said, this the last year for manufacturing. I'm buying all the Hellcats, nigga. No, listen. What the fuck, nigga? He said, this the last year for manufacturing. I'm finna buy all the Hellcats. See, y'all gotta understand something. There's not a lot of new shit coming out, bro. Like, it's not a lot of production going on. It's not a lot of shit going on. It's not a lot of shit going on. Okay. Hopefully so. Hopefully so. Hopefully so. I'm just talking because I be listening. I listen to music. That's what I'm thinking, E. See, I'm thinking bigger than little niggas because you feel me? I'm listening. Y'all better understand something. Y'all better understand something. CEOs been dropped out the game. The world is not operating under the same people who created this world. The people who made these corporations and most of these big businesses that are operating the mainstream America lifestyle, these people are dead and gone. And big corporation has bought this, has took over. So big corp is there. Most of the CEOs, thousands of CEOs in big corp dropped out years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago. Just straight sold the companies, got out of them, bought out, dropped out. These companies are still running, but they're not being run the same. They're being automated. You got Little Debbie cakes that are 3D printed. You got meat that's 3D printed. We got plenty of food 3D printed. Campbell's soup 3D printed. So what I'm trying to tell you, it's a lot of odds against us, right? So being that there's so many odds against us, why can't men and women at least be able to get together, hold each other, and love on each other in these hard times? That's all I wonder. And with that, I'm about to be done. But with us going through all these hard times, how is it so hard for women and men to stand together and work together? You say all that doomsday shit is bullshit. That's fine and dandy, but it's real deal shit going on. My nigga, you didn't see what they did in Venezuela? I just showed y'all yesterday. Go watch the live, bro. Go back and watch my live. They just unleashed 20 super soldiers in Venezuela. 20 super soldiers. And then they used super weapons. Y'all better wake up, man. Niggas better wake up, man. They using super soldiers on niggas, and bro, testing super soldiers out. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, though. God bless y'all, man. All my real ones, thank y'all so much for rocking with me, man. God bless y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all always. It's a late night one, and I got to get up off here because I got to get up early in the morning and go handle business and do my thing and do all my little business. So thank y'all so much, man. Say, you really think the world is that susceptible life isn't a game, but there is a game being played, and when you're in survival mode, you ain't. Let me say this, man. Let me say this, boy. Let me say this, boy. Because it's a lot of, all of us are in survival mode right now. Some of y'all think your money's going to save you. Your money can't save you from what's about to happen. When you think you're going to have money to go in the store and buy this and buy that, your money's not even going to be usable anymore. With the stores, if anything happens in panic mode or anything like that, the stores will be empty in 3 days. Your food will not be there. You won't, and none of us will make it with what's going on if it goes to a point, because there's not enough resources that are consistent. The resources have to be consistent. That's why the trucks, the delivery trucks, they have to keep coming in. The freight trucks have to keep delivering the food in, because if they don't constantly keep rotating in and cycling in, it's not enough food nowhere in the country to survive. I mean, to feed the nation, to feed the communities, nowhere. So everybody, whether you have $1 million in your bank account or $10 in your bank account, nobody will be susceptible to what's about to go on. So shut up with all that money and thinking like people are status or better. Money doesn't make nobody better. Most people with money are only profiting off of slavery and old time slave money and slave rotation system, because that's the only reason that wealth is passed down to people, because they want to keep people in power and keep some people subjugated. So they pass down certain wealth in certain communities. And that's the only thing that makes anybody different than anybody. The manipulation of wealth and power. So racism and bigotry is really small-minded, and people got to understand we're all in this shit together. So whether you have $1 million or $10, you're no better or no different. We're all in this shit together. Act right, get together with somebody, work together with your man and your woman, your husband and your wife, and then you could build a plan to survive. At least if you don't have that, if you got two heads, you might could build a plan to survive. But if you don't even have two heads put together, you don't even have a chance at survival. That's all I'm here to promote, is man and women working together to build families, strong bonds, and good solutions to community problems. Because as men and women work together, we can protect ourselves from problems in the community. But as long as we keep fighting, the problems of the community will take over the community. God bless y'all. Y'all have a good night. It's your big homie, man.